What is up, guys? It's me, Alex, and I'm here to talk about the new Sugo that is coming to Japan. And well, it's a kind of interesting Sugo. Um, yeah, definitely is a really good Sugo because it's the third anniversary Sugo, which means we will get a ton of legends. We'll be getting an insane amount of legends, and that means anyone can become good at this game or have a good team. From the beginning, we already had this free legend they gave away, and there's this Sugo, which I will tell you about. First of all, we get two legends introduced. GR4 Luffy, which is a super evolution from time skip Luffy, and Sanji, Beansmoke Sanji. It's pretty good, but we'll talk about them later. First of all, I want to explain about this Sugo, because there's a lot of interesting stuff about it. First, we gotta mention this. We totally need to mention this, that this is an only gold Sugo. Okay, you will only get gold units, and furthermore, this Sugofest has legends already. You have, for example, you have two times the chance of a regular Sugofest to get a legend. Okay, but on top of that, you can have another double chance for for some legends each day, which are these legends. I will put right here. Let me see. Yeah, these legends each day. This Sugo lasts for 3 days. So yeah, first day I recommend pulling this because it's probably the best day. It's got time skip Zoro, Sabo, time skip Luffy, which super evolves into Gear 4 Luffy, which is also rated up in first day, and Sanji is also rated up on first day. Well, Sanji is rated up all 3 days. Gear 4th, this is a mistake that it's here. Gear 4th is only rate boosted on first day. Yes, you can get Gear 4th already super evolved, which is awesome. Yeah, and there's also Strong Olays, Kizaru, Borsalino, and Blackbeard. So yeah, this is pretty much the best day. Although the second day you have Whitebeard and Fujidora and Marco and Shirahoshi. They are not like time skip Luffy or Blackbeard, which clear almost everything in the game. And third day is pretty much garbage. I don't recommend pulling on the third day because neither the red recruit units, which are boosted, are good, nor the legends. You see, it's got Shanks, Sengoku, Baggy. Get the fuck out of here. Now, to be fair, this Sugo is really good because there's this feature that they've added. Well, not like they added this Sugo, but it was already in the game. We added with Shirahoshi Sugo, and this every 3 multiples you get a free legend. I mean, not a free legend, but the +1 on the third multiple will be a legend for sure. Okay, but this has been done even to a further limit, because not only every three multis you will get a legend, but on the sixth multi you will get Gear 4th Luffy already Super Bolt and max skill, which is awesome. And on the 9th multi you will get any of the legends that are rate busted on that day, max skill, which means if you pull day 1 and you do 9 multis, you can get Blackbeard max skill, Luffy max skill, Usopp max skill, Zoro max skill, any of them. You could get Sanji max skill, any of those. Okay? That's pretty much what the Sugo is about. Spend, 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 and spend. Now, the first day is obviously the day I recommend pulling because, you know, not only the legends but the rated up units are probably the best. Shiryu, Banogher, time skip Nami, time skip Sanji, time skip Robin, time skip Brook, all the time skip Straw Hats, which are pretty good. Now, second day is pretty good too, but the legends are not so good, so I don't recommend pulling because the rare recruit units are far easier to get than the legends, so I recommend pulling on the first day. And also, it's 3rd anniversary. You should be pulling whenever you can. The hype must drive you. Okay, so these are the rate ups for each day, remember. Now, let's talk about the new units. Here we go. Let's start with the Beansmoke Sanji. Here you go. What a cool artwork. It's pretty cool. Okay. Information. We got it. Sanji's Captain skill boosts attack of all characters by 2.5 and their HP by 1.3. Okay? No class restriction, no color restriction, anyone. It's a rainbow captain, okay? Fine. You may think, wow, 2.5, isn't that too little? That's not so much. Wait. Not only you got that good HP boost, because it's always good to have HP, but he's got a new feature that they have added to the game, that is Captain Action. Okay, you may think, what is this? It's kind of an another special, to put it lightly. For example, you remember when you want to use the special of a unit, you swipe up, right? Well, to use Captain Action, you swipe down, and you don't need to use your cooldown to use your special. I mean, it doesn't consume your cooldown, which is pretty good. Okay. Now, Sanji's Captain Action is he flies into the air for 1 turn. Okay? He prevents all debuffs to himself. Any. Bind, Despair, Silence, anything that could happen to him won't. For example, stage 4 of Shanks Ambush, Ben Batman. You send Sanji flying. Okay, both Sanjis. You send them flying. And you enter Shanks stage. It's okay, right? Well, not only Sanji won't get despaired, that he won't get silenced. Which means this is pretty OP. This is like having a debuff protector for yourself. Okay? Fine. But not only that. When he comes back from flying, his own attack is boosted another 2.5. Which means only one Sanji can deal 6.25x times his attack. Pair it with another Sanji and you add 15.25 times attack for each Sanji if you send both of them flying, which is like Cavendish. Okay, you prioritize to do damage with Sanji, and you buff Sanji and want to do the big hit with Sanji, but it's not like Cavendish because this is far more strong. This is way stronger. This deals a lot more damage. Okay, and also he is way more safe, but it is harder to play than Cavendish. Okay, now his stellar ability. He makes recovery orbs beneficial for all characters, which is pretty good. Wouldn't mind it. Now his special, which is pretty nice. It's nice. Hell Memories. Deals 100,000 fixed damage to all enemies. Changes block, tandem, adjacent orbs, and own orb into matching orbs. He pretty much is a full orb controller. Like, it's pretty easy to have all orbs with him. He already gives you 4 for sure. Okay, and furthermore he boosts his own attack by 2 times for 1 turn. Sorry. Okay, he's got a cooldown of 19. He will go down to about 14, 13, something like that. It's pretty good. Okay, so this is Sanji. Personally, I think he's pretty good. Not the best, not a god tier, but he's pretty good. I really like it. Okay, now what are we gonna see now? What are we gonna see now? Gear 4 Luffy. Our hero has gotten his final form in One Piece Treasure Cruise, at least after 2 years, 3 years since Gear 4 was released in the manga. Finally, he came out. Finally. And he's a 6+ character. Fine. He evolves from Timeskip Luffy if you give him a blue skull and a yellow skull. Okay, so it's gonna be pretty hard to evolve. Now, let's talk about him. Captain ability: boost attack of fighter characters by 2.5 times. If you use King Kong Gun, this Luffy boosts attack of fighter characters by 4 times instead for 3 turns, and reduces damage taken by 56% for 3 turns. It's kind of familiar. Exactly. It's pretty much the same as Timeskip Luffy, but for fighters. Okay, now you lose the damage reduction part forever that you have with Timeskip Luffy. You always reduce your damage, But when you use your special, you get with double Luffy, you get 85% damage reduction for 3 turns. Nothing will hurt you. You won't get damaged by anything, okay? You're safe. But now, let's talk about the other stuff. Sailor ability. Completely resist paralysis on this character. It's okay. Something normal. Now, special. King Kong Gun. Stage 1, 13 to 8 turns. We don't know what it does yet, but it might be the same as the stage 2, but for 1 turn. Okay? Now, stage 2, 18 to 13 turns. Deals 200 times Carter's attack in typeless damage to 1 enemy. Being that this Luffy has 1600 attack, it will be 320,000 damage to 1 enemy. That's a lot. That's pretty good. Now, he makes red, green, yellow, purple, tandem, and recovery orbs beneficial for fighter and free spirit characters for 3 turns. After 3 turns, binds and disperses himself for an amount of turns that we don't know yet, but it might probably will be 3 turns or less, which means that can be nothing with sockets. If you use sockets, when he binds and disperses himself, it happens and nothing happens. Okay, so it's OP. Now, what do I think about this? To be honest, I think time skip Luffy is better. Okay? I think time skip Luffy is better, but for one reason. Free spirit characters have a better team than fighter. Otherwise, as a unit, Luffy is better. But when fighters get their teams ready, they will be OP. And also, if the bind and despair is for 4 turns or 5 turns, now this will be a legend we will need to know how to play. We will need to know when to use this special and when to burst. Okay, because we will need 2 turns to recover after that, or 1. Okay, now, while being a strong legend, I recommend not to super evolve him, because we don't know what's going to be about fighters next in the next 2 months. So until they release an OP team for fighters, we'll just have to wait and keep our time skip Luffys. But anyway, if you get 2 time skip Luffys, you got a legend for each class, okay? And if you pull the Sugo and get Gear 4th already evolved, I don't recommend de-evolving it, because it won't be... I mean, you can get any fighter team with Luffy and make it deal 8 million damage. So it's good, okay? It's really OP, but time skip Luffy is better. But I repeat, Gear 4th is broken, okay? So well, this is my opinion on the new Sugofest. I recommend pulling on the first day, and if you get Gear 4th, you're pretty lucky, because he will be top god tier for like a year or something. So yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to subscribe if you like it, the content, and leave a like if you liked it. Thanks for watching.